Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your St. Louis Cardinals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, I think the key here is get runners on early and score as often as you can. Get that pitcher into stretch. Force the action. Steal a base, hit and run. Force the defense to have to handle the ball. I don't care how good a defensive team you are, but when you continue having pressure on you, it just forces you to have to act and react to it.
Louis Titus will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, we'll see a lot of fastballs from him, but primarily the one that is running from that arm side into the hitter. You'll see some guys get knocked back off the plate. You may see somebody get knocked down, but it's not intentional. He's really just trying to get that good movement that maybe jam the hitter. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers, but I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side to break down with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Jackson is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Anderson.
In now, John Anderson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Here's the 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here's another 2-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll reach over to his right to make the play, and there's your second out. Settling in now, Chris Helm.
First baseman, Chris Helm.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time in any ball game, this is the one. Game one in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Here it comes on 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs strand one. It's the Cubs 0, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the key to this game, Matt, is working the count. I mean, you've got a guy that's really dominant on the mound, right? So you got to work his pitch count. And if you work the pitch count, now all of a sudden you might get into that bullpen. If they get in the bullpen, they're going to win this game.
Number 12 gets the call in hostile territory here for game one of the division series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, he comes in to start carrying the career ERA, get this, of under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. So let's see if he's got his great stuff in this outing as well. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Hayward. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Bell rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Standing in now, Scott Butler, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping up to the plate, number 13. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Tommy Wolf.
Stepping in now, Tommy Wolf, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped high in the air. Bryant is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box now, Paul Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Standing in, Nate Primetime. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Primetime.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Hard hit ball to second. Wolf fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting check. Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Nothing in 1. 1 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Hard hit ball to short and into left field for a 1-out hit.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 13 is there, and he has it for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
And with 2 away
Center
now,
fielder.
let's give you a look at the big
David
picture here. There you see
Hampton.
the participants in this year's playoffs. Digging in, the switch hitter, David Hampton. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two out with a man at first. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count and the pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Butler looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely
into the box, number 12.
Number 12.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in, Josh
Leading off for
Michelle.
St. Louis.
He'll get us going here in the bottom
fielder,
half of the second.
Josh Michelle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Batting 8. Catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting ninth.
Standing in now,
Catcher.
Louis Titus.
Louis
As he takes a
Titus.
cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And the changeup is way low that time. One and one, here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
Baseman.
Josh Bell. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Bryant takes it in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Trevor Story. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And now a pitch on the way. And that's in there, 3-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leo Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Leo Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine.
Russell.
In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Addison Russell. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's
catcher,
even more
number
important
9,
is now he gets to
John
face the middle of the order
Anderson.
without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, John Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Into the box, Chris Helm. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubbies 3. Digging in to try it again, Scott Butler, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Scott Butler.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 13. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Wolf. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
In now, Paul Jackson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got a runner at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitters got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
The 0-1 fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Josh Michelle. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first, just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Prime time is there for it, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-3. Striding in once again, Nate Primetime. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Primetime.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Go ahead, fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
On the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. He'll try again. 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Left side. Story brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're still down 5-3. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off,
and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he misses. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
This is skied out toward right. Hayward on the run. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Louis Titus.
Into the box, Louis Titus. In there, strike one.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game, and you just can't survive that way.
The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Bryant is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman number 55, Josh Bell.
Digging in once again, Josh Bell. A hit in 2 tries so far. Right there for strike one. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Helm is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it remains 5-3. Striding into the box, David Hampton. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The next 3-2. And another foul ball.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit out towards second. Whoa. Moving to his right. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, number 12. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wolf right there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Leo Bryant. Ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's Addison Russell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in and looking for more, John Anderson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Has a look, now the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Butler racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his second of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box, Chris Helm. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Three runs already home here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Into the box now, Nate Primetime, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Redbirds 5. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Ready for another shot now. Scott Butler, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Ready for another chance. Number 13. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Number 16 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. In now, Tommy Wolf, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Now to the plate, Paul Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Bryant gloves it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all even at 6 apiece.
Your
Fritz
attention, please.
Cantrell takes
Now
over to
pitching
start
for
the
the
6th
Cardinals,
inning on the mound.
Number 16, Fritz Cantrell.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Hayward.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Standing in now, David Hampton, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Albert Almora will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at-bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
Digging in to try it again. Leo Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. From the stretch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are all even at 6 apiece.
Your
Michael
attention, please.
Moreland enters
Now
to do the
pitching for the
pitching in the
Cubs,
bottom of the 6th.
Number 0, Michael Moreland.
Ready once again, Josh Michelle. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Michelle.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Russell ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball. Just didn't get it up there enough.
Contrell.
Tyler Naquin will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Tyler Naquin.
And that misses inside 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
So striding in, Addison Russell. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Russell.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The catcher, number 9, John Anderson.
John Anderson will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. High in the air out to center field. Butler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Helm.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Helm. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Ready for another chance. Nate Primetime. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen. This is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Chris Bryant would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Butler is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Striding in once again, Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Trevor Story.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Scott Butler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, number 13.
So digging in now, number 13. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2. Tommy Wolf would be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. This game remains tied at 6. Andres Esparza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Andres Esparza.
Into the box now, David Hampton. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Butler going back to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they move out in front 7-6.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Kyle Schwarber.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Line towards center field. Butler is right there, 1 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Leo Bryant, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And And that one right down Main Street.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Story is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Cardinals 6. Justin Nicolino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Justin Nicolino.
Now at the plate, Tommy Wolf. 0-for-2 with a sacrifice thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
One and one, here it comes. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And now a jump throw against his body. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Paul Jackson.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Paul Jackson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Kempton coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Into the box now, Josh Michelle, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
From the stretch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-7 game.
Hey, that was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Set. Here's the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Steve Thorpe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Steve Thorpe.
Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, first baseman, Josh Bell.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that misses, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hampton going back, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer so far in the series as they jump ahead by 3.
Looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Albert DeBow enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Albert DeBow. Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Prime time is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Cubs 7. Ryan Burks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ryan Burks.
Digging in, John Anderson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Anderson.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Chris Helm. And he takes ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. If he tries to pull that ball, that's a ground ball to short. Instead, he stayed with it, stayed with the break, let the break take the ball to the opposite field. Nice job.
Into the box, Nate Primetime, and opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Jason Hayward.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The St. Louis Cardinals win the opener here in the division series. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 10 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base.